Welcome to Lingua Latina, Chapter 19, Grammatica Latina. Here we have tenses of verbs, verbi tempora, the present and the praeteritum. The praeteritum, past tense. Here we're learning what we call in English the imperfect tense. And the endings for the imperfect active are bought. You see a ba in front of the personal endings, mst, mus, tis, and t, and aba in front of the third and fourth conjugation, personal endings, mst, mus, tis, and t. So let me translate here for you, and you should go through and read it in Latin, as we normally do, and then the translation, and then go back and understand it as Latin again. The present and the imperfect. The present tense, now. It is morning. The sun is shining. All people are awake. Nobody is sleeping. The birds are singing. The imperfect tense, then. 3 hours ago, it was night. The stars were shining. The sun was not shining. Nobody was awake. Everyone was sleeping. The birds were not singing. The imperfect tense, third person, singular, bought for first and second conjugations, ara and era verbs, abot for third and fourth conjugation, era and era verbs. The plurals, bought, bont for first and second, and abont for third and fourth conjugations. Praeteritum, the imperfect, active. Examples: computare, to do math or to compute, he was computing. To obey, he was obeying. To write, he was writing. To sleep, he was sleeping. 20 years ago, Julius was a student as bad as Marcus is now. He used to sleep in school. He used to do math badly. He used to write poorly. And he did not obey his teacher. Marcus: surely you were a better teacher, father, than I am. Surely you did not sleep in school. Surely you always obeyed the teacher. You did your math well, and you wrote beautifully. Julius says, I never used to sleep in school. I always obeyed the teacher. I always did math well, and I always wrote beautifully. Certainly, I was a better student by far than you are now. Quintus: what? Surely you were not better students than we are. Surely you slept in school. Surely you were not always praised by your teacher. You didn't surely you didn't do math well and write beautifully. Julius: we never slept in school. We always obeyed the teacher. We did our math well, and we wrote beautifully. Certainly we were better students by far than you guys are now. Julius does not speak the truth. 20 years before, the students were as bad as they are now. They slept in school, they did math poorly, they wrote in an ugly way, foully, and they did not obey their teacher. So here we have the full conjugation of bombos bot, bombos batus bont, and the third and fourth conjugations abom, abos, abot, abomus, abotus, abont. The passive form: Julius did not fear his teacher, but himself was feared by his teacher. And so he was not censured, nor was he punished, but he was praised by his teacher. Marcus: surely you used to always be praised by your teacher. Or surely you did not always used to be praised by your teacher. Surely you were censured, and you were punished. Julius: I was often praised by my teacher. I was never censured or punished. So here we have the passive section. You'll have to do that on your own. Read through it 3 times. Send me any questions, and then I'll see you in the Grammatica exercises.